Alrighty, everybody. So going live today. I've got a pretty cool video today. I think everybody here on YouTube would like it. I think, and hopefully you guys benefit from it. So today, last night, I got a really special gift from a friend. He gave me an Xbox, original Xbox. This is a 2003 model. I'll show you guys in a minute. So before I start the live, or I guess, I want to give you guys a little bit of a background history on the channel I'm doing right now. I have another channel. I post occasionally on it, but not all the time. So what I'm going to do is make this channel. It's called Russian Genius. I already have, I think, 2 videos out on it, which is, it's good. I got a couple of views, but, obviously if you're new, like, subscribe, comment, whatever y'all do. I like to do videos on how-tos, so that's what we're mainly going to be doing today. And hopefully every week, maybe I can put something in. I'll see. The thing was, I do need to apologize because I told you guys on this channel I was going to post something. And I actually was not able to because my computer crashed, and the item I was actually going to, showcase and, unpack and show you guys how it worked actually failed on me. And so I was like, well, I don't want to input a faulty material or, whatever into YouTube. So I wasn't going to do that to you guys. So I didn't even post the video, and I kind of feel bad that I didn't, even though I said I would. So this will hopefully make up for what I said I was going to do. So last week's video, we're going to do this week, and it's actually going to be on something fun. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Again, like, comment, subscribe. If you're new, please subscribe. That'd be awesome. I'll put a link in my other channel down below. And if honestly I could find my brother's channel, he's pretty cool. He just started his, so if I can find that, I'll definitely put that in the channel for y'all too. So let's show you guys what this poor thing looks like. It actually looks pretty good. It's in really good condition. No real bangs or dings on it. It could probably be cleaned a little bit more, so I'll show you guys what to do on that. So right now, the problem is last night I had this on. I did some cleaning on it, and I'm going to show you guys real quick on this. Let me turn the light off just maybe so you guys can see it better. You turn it on and it starts flashing red and orange. It's not the worst thing. If it flashed red, that would be a bad thing, like it did last night. Actually, it was flashing red. So I cleaned it. I did some things to it, and it started just flashing orange and green, which is a good sign. That really just means all you need is your HDMI cable that goes to connecting the RCA. All you need that is hooked up. And where did that go? I just had it. Oh yes, here it is. So all you got to do, and I'll show you right now. This is the RCA cables I think we all know and love from GameCube and PlayStation, a couple other ones. The older PS, systems, got a couple of those. It goes to a big HDMI cord on the back, which is pretty cool, which connects to this USB style. So I'm going to show you guys right now. As you can see, it's blinking orange and red, or orange and green. Once I plug that into the system, you see it goes solid green, and it starts, you can hear some stuff in here. Now, last night, there was something that happened. I was trying to play it, and I actually put a disc in. I'll show you guys that right now. Let's see if I have a classic discs. Okay, The Simpsons Road Rage. We'll just toss that in real quick. So let's open the disc tray. Opens fine. You'll put it in. Once that happens, I think you can see it turned orange. And now it's turning red. That could mean that there's a disk error. The thing was, when I did plug it into the TV last night, even when it was doing this, it actually read the disc, and I couldn't play it. Like I said, I don't have a remote, unfortunately, for it, so I need to order one. So maybe when my remote comes in, I'll show you guys some stuff on this, but I've been wondering why. Now, watch this. All you got to do is, oh, and by the way, when it does this, it still reads the discs for some reason, which is amazing. So I wonder if it's a faulty error, connection. So you take out the disc. You see it's still blinking. You plug it back in. It doesn't turn green for some reason. If you want, you can unplug your HDMI, and then you can put it back in. Sometimes that works. Sometimes it doesn't. Power it off. Power it back on. And you see we have perfect green again. So the system's a tad faulty. Maybe it's the disc reader. So I'll show you guys how to clean, maybe do that. I don't know if that'll actually fix it. If not, whatever. If it does, cool. So right now, I'm actually just going to turn this off. Oh, see, it went orange. Don't know why. Oh, see, now it's blinking red and orange again. So we're going to open this up and see if we can't fix that. So I'll power it off. Take all the cables out. And knock all my stuff down. So, flip this bad boy over. Oops, lost one of the feet already. Wow, nice. All right. So, we're going to need T20, and this is Torx. This is a Torx 20. You're going to need that, and you're also going to need a Torx 10 and a Torx 15. This came in a set at Home Depot on Husky, so good brand, love them. So get yourself some of those, and I'll list those off. You're going to need a Torx 10, a Torx 15, and a Torx 20, all right, for various, and I'll tell you guys which screws are which. If you're going to clean it, you may use Q-tips and 70% rubbing alcohol. You can also use 91%. I don't know what you guys use. I don't know, but I'd say maybe it's preference. And I'm sorry, I forgot to turn the light back on. So, with no further ado, let's get right into this. I'm also going to caution that do this at your own risk. If you feel like you want to do this and follow this video, you may. I'm only doing this because I've cleaned a couple systems in my life before, and I've had some old systems. So I know how, you got to be cautious with these. But like I said, do this, please, at your own risk. If you don't want to break your machine, or you feel maybe you will, just take it to a professional. Yeah, it may cost you a bit. Or maybe you can just go to a Goodwill and get, one of these systems for like $4 or $5. I was watching a YouTube video on this just to make sure I knew what I was doing. And the guy said he had, he bought his for like $2 at a Goodwill, which is kind of cool. So you guys can do that. So for these screws, you're going to need 6 of these screws taken out, and they're under these pads, the feet. And we'll set those to the side right here. They're supposed to be re-stick or self-stick again, but they're kind of old. I mean, okay, so they're probably not. So you're going to have 6 screws, 4, and then you're going to have 2 on the middle of your system, and they're going to be behind these stickers. Now, some people take it and they just jam that shit in there and open it. Tears up the sticker. I don't know what you guys are going to do. That's up to you. What I've done is just cut little holes, and done my best. So with no further ado, let's get it. So these screws takes Torx 20. So cautiously, or you know what? I think I did something wrong here. These, wow. Am I wrong? I think I'm incorrect. These do not take Torx. Oh, because I'm using Torx 25. My apologies. I grabbed the wrong size. Okay. Torx 20. I was right. I just grabbed the wrong size. Okay. Torx 25. Don't grab that. Too big. So what you're going to do is open these up. And what you're going to do is going to have these screws. They're kind of long. Make sure you don't lose them. Have some disc or tray or something you can put them in. I will actually probably be using a plate here just so I don't lose anything. So take out all 6 and we will see what this has to entail. Live stream, I can't really speed up on live stream. I wish I could, honestly, just because take 6 of these out. As I'm doing this, if you guys have an old system or whatever, and you guys want questions done, leave them in the comments below. I'll see if I can help. If not, I'll just go to a professional. I am no professional. I do not get paid for this. This is just a hobby of mine, and I enjoy doing it. So if you want my advice, ask in the comments. If you want my advice but don't feel it's safe or secure, just go to a professional so you don't ruin your stuff, please. I ain't trying to do that. What you mean? Anyway, yeah. So don't want to ruin your stuff. It's not what I tried to do, you know. So once you got all 6 out, you'll just keep those to the side. Maybe not use a porcelain plate, but whatever. Oh, you know what? I missed one. I'm done. I wonder why I only had 5 on my plate. Alrighty. Cool. Now we're going to what you're gonna do is, now that you got all 6 off, you can literally just pull this off. You got this metal plate. I mean, it's pretty clean. I you know, and I actually didn't clean it last night, so I'll set that back there, just, you know, because I don't want that in the way. Let me. Oh, yeah, my phone's gonna tell me that I'm, you know, watching this. I'll watch it on my phone too. I'll see how it comes out on my phone. Okay. So, oh, you know what? Let me take it off my Bluetooth. Off my Bluetooth. Huh, nice. All right. Off my Bluetooth. Huh, nice. All right. Oh, it's kind of recording in the back. All right. What you're going to see is this. It's a big pile, big mess. I'm sure you guys are probably like, oh my God, what do you do? All right. So I'll help you guys and instruct you guys how to do this carefully, safely, so you don't ruin anything. You have your ID cable here. You have a power cable here. This goes to your hard drive. This is your hard drive right over here. And this is your disk reader. Yay. Which is excellent. So you're going to probably, I'm going to advise that you take out your ID cable from the back over here. Okay, pull that out. And then pull out your other cord from the back if you can. If you can't, just so you don't rip anything, you're going to take your Torx. I want to say this one was a Torx. I think it was a 10. You're going to turn this around. And this get the hard drive out, or the disk drive out, so you can get your hard drive out. So pull out, I want to say it was the Torx 10, but I'll try the Torx 15 because, you know, I forget a lot of stuff, unfortunately. So there's going to be screws. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's going to be a screw here. If you guys can see that, there's a screw in there. All right. So, and I think I was mistaken. I think, yeah, that's going to be a Torx 10. Okay. So let's do Torx 10. All right, yeah, this is Torx 10. So what you're going to do, unscrew it. And just so you don't lose that screw, because I'm sure it's probably going to be difficult, just turn your thing upside down and catch one screw at a time. All right. I don't want you guys losing your, you know, precious commodities here. Then you're going to have another one that's set over here on the left side. Okay, make sure you take that out. So, and you're going to have, oh shoot, you're going to have 3 in total. All right.
Go Raiders.
Raiders set.
Raiders.
Fuck you. And you're supposed to have 3 screws. I might be missing one for some reason. All right. So I seen 1, 2, and oh, maybe it was this one up here. I think it was, yeah. And then you're gonna have one right here. Yeah, I think I was mistaken on that. So you're gonna have one over there. So you're gonna have 1, 2, and you're gonna have 3rd. What you're gonna do is just simply take this out. Of course, you're actually take out your hard drive first. That makes it way easier. I should have done that first. So take out the wires. That'll loosen it up, and then just pick it out like this. You're gonna want to take this wire out, but if you cannot, like that, there are screws on the side. Take those out, and there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll take those out now, and that's gonna call for a Torx 15. Oops. Let's try not to break all my stuff here. Yeah, so pull out a Torx 15. Here you go. It's a little hard to do this when I got one set, so. And what you're going to do is undo these, and you're going to do all 4 of them. All right. So make sure you get all 4 of those out. That'll remove your hard drive. This takes a minute. Oh, my damn cereal. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
No, nothing. Oh, shoot. Oh, I seem to have fumbled. Shoot, get that one. All right. And then you're going to need 1 more, so take out 1 more. Oh, make sure you don't throw your damn screws everywhere. All right, I'll get that one in there. So now, after 4 screws taken out, you can put that to the side. That's your hard drive plate or cover, as they call them. And now you can pull this out. It's kind of a struggle. It's kind of in there. Set that to the side. Now what you're going to do is you are going to take out your disk drive, which is right here. Now that we have that removed, and yeah, just gently ease it out. No pressure, no force. Honestly, it shouldn't. Right. Okay. Make sure you take out your ID cable and your other cable. There's the disk drive. If for cleaning purposes, take out your whole your ID cable. Set that in front of you. You can take also this little yellow cable out. Put that out. Okay, now you've got the innards of a Xbox. Ciao. I'm gonna hold it like this actually, so you guys can get a better view. And this is toward the disk drive facing me, like the front, like the power button, everything. That is facing me. All right. So you're looking at the back of the Xbox right now. So I will turn this so you guys can see it front ways. So when you're looking at it, you're gonna see this is all to the power supplies and everything. This is your power buttons and stuff when you push it in. Also, you have your big power cord. Disconnect that. Make sure that gets disconnected. Try not to rip any wires Not that you could, those are pretty big. So now that you got that power disconnected, now what you can do is start, if you'd like, you can start cleaning. I've already cleaned, but this does look a little bit dusty again. I'm not sure why. Maybe just because I live in a dusty apartment. I don't know. So what we can do actually right now, a lot of people also look at this and they see all those like white marks and all that glue and stuff. That's just glue. It's not blown up, nothing. Nothing's blown up or anything. So I thought it was, but I had to look at it like twice to see what was really going on. So we're good. One of the main things you honestly want to look at are your capacitors right here. They're, these things, if they go out or blow up, they're going to cause a lot of problems on your board. If you really don't know what you're doing, you can take this board out and just, maybe, just clean it. I don't really want to take it out just because I rather honestly not do that. So what I'm going to show you guys, you can take your alcohol and your Q-tips and just go in and, I'll just show you guys right now. This is what I did actually yesterday. Oh, I tore my box. Damn, I'm mad. Okay. I put this in my Zippo thing so I can have a little container to hold my alcohol, and actually, surprisingly, it came out really well. So what I'm just going to do is you can do that, pour some alcohol on anything. And what you're just going to do is you can just go in between all these, clean up. And it does, you can tell it does clean. Make sure your power board's clean. That's actually one of the most important things, so go through that. Don't soak any of the, don't soak any of these. And, clean, make sure you clean your, this is your CPU and this is your GPU, all right? C, G, all right? We'll take a look at those later because that may be why our problem is, why the thing keeps turning red. And if not, I'll go through the disk drive and take a look at that. Maybe it's reading something wrong, I don't know. And if anything bad continues to happen, well, then we really do have a problem. All right, so you go through that with your thing. I already did it, but I just want to show you guys what you
means go Raiders.
Yeah, go Raiders, huh?
Raiders.
All right, so once you get that clean,
Beat the Steelers.
your fan can also be clean. All you gotta do is take this piece out, that little red cord right there, pop that out very nicely. Don't rip anything. These are very thin cords. Pull this up, out. There's two little notches, just up and out. But the thing is, you gotta take your fingernails or your, there's two clips right here, and you bend those out, pull them out, and then you can lift this out. None right now for some reason, but sometimes it, not. It's on my new channel, that's why. Anyway, so after that, what you're gonna do is you may want to look at your CPU and GPU. These are the heat shields, because if your microchips that are under here do not have these on, and these are actually a tiny bit warm because I did have it running. If they didn't, they would pretty much blow up pretty quick. So I'm just gonna look at what's going on with these. We just want to make sure everything's okay. I don't want these to be broken or whatnot. That would be very bad. Just because. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift this. Okay. So there's this tab right here. Lift that black tab. And what you can do is, well, for some reason it's not coming out right now for some reason. Oh, shoot. These things are kind of a pain. Shit. I've never like taking these out, just because they're pain in the ass to take out. Wow. well, these clips are meant to hold very well. So we'll just do this. Oh, shoot, this small little your GP right here. For some reason, this clip is not helping. Oh, these clips are a pain. So let me try it again. All right. So maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. What am I doing wrong? Well, as you can see, this does want to move, but for some reason, I cannot get it to move out for me for some damn reason. And, Ooh, try not to bend those. This is, okay, yeah, that one's usually glued on. So the CPU, maybe I need, what do I need to get these out? Well, I don't want to break anything, so I might need my Leatherman pliers, which I actually have on me. So let me see if maybe I can press down on these somehow. And no. Well, I really don't want to break these. So, oh, shoot. This is a little bit difficult right now. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Yeah, these aren't, I don't know. They're not coming out right now. Shoot. I don't want to break it, but I might end up actually, unfortunately, breaking it, which is not going to help me in any way right now. I'm having trouble taking this out right now for some reason. Okay, so this is a painting task right now for some reason. No. Well, I really don't want to damage these. There's a special way, I guess, you can take these out. I somehow am not finding that out. I'm not sure why. Shoot. Well, like I said, I really don't want to break these. So anyway, wow. I was really hoping to get these out, but I'm struggling, and this isn't really helping on my live stream. So maybe I don't honestly know what to do. Like I said, I'm not trying to break this, so let's try something real quick. Maybe something will change. I don't know. Got it. So it takes a little bit of pressure pulling it out. So once you get that, that was a chore. You can hopefully. Oh no! What I do? You can lift this out, and you know what? This is actually a perfect example. If you guys can see, there's there's some corrosion on this. If I could get this to get taken, there you go, out, you can see that that's been melted. So yeah, you can also use the heat shield stuff. I actually don't have any, so I can't use any, but that's okay. I will definitely, I will make sure I get some just because that's definitely going to need it. So, okay, that was really dusty. I did not clean under these last night, just because I was kind of, worried about what would happen. But you guys can see that the CPU has that, yeah, that's very old. It needs a new layer of, heat shield stuff. So, you know what? Let me go over it with a cotton swab and some alcohol just to maybe see if that will clean clean it. I don't know if that will help it or whatnot. Hopefully it does, because we're having problems with this kind of heating up, and I don't know. Let's take Q-tips and alcohol. Like I said, don't drown your electronics. Make sure they're pretty clean. Then take the other end of your Q-tip and just go along, rub it, dry it, maybe, a little quicker drying process. It'll absorb the alcohol. Okay, set that aside. Over there, don't put that on plate. All right, so once we get that new gluey stuff on the back for the heat, we're just gonna have to deal with that being like that. Now, these are probably a little bit challenging to put back on. So let's see if I can do it properly without breaking my Xbox, because that would really, oh, shoot. So all I do is gotta clip it back on. It's a pretty tight fit, and then just clamp that down. Now CPU's back in, okay? So now we're gonna do the same thing for the GPU. So again, we're gonna take it, and all you gotta do is press it down and out. Really, I mean, if you have really strong fingers, you could do it. So all I gotta do is lift this. Okay. So we already automatically have a problem right here. This actually, this actually started, it's not coming up. So I'm going to show you guys how to take that out and clean it. Put in your power supply. And then what you're going to do is just have your power supply connected. If you want it to heat up quicker, you can take your fan out. That's something you guys want to do, you can. But for sake purposes, I'm just going to not do that. I'm just going to plug this thing in. And make sure you have power connected to do this. And then hook up your power. Turn on the machine. It will turn on. Okay, it's going to show that, there's no HDMI cord connected, blah, blah, blah. You can just pop that in if you don't want to see that light flashing. Whoops, what I do. Whoop, turn it off. So, comes on green, Ouch. That was smart. That was the dumbest thing I ever did. So, we're going to let that run a few minutes. Let that heat up. What I'm honestly going to do right now, I'm actually going to turn it off and pull out the fan so it will heat up quicker, show the red light, just show you guys, and then hopefully my GPU, my GPU is actually already hot, so, which is actually amazing. So let's turn it on, no fan. This is going to start heating up, and you'll probably see that red light show up. Hopefully it does. And my light's kind of bright, so I apologize. So we'll let that sit a few minutes as that does. Yeah, these things are, that's actually warming up quite a bit. While that's going on, let's get into the disk drive. Yeah, because it seems like we're having problems reading the disks. Oh, there you go. That was actually pretty quick. Now it's showing the red ring of death, which means overheat. Oh, Okay, CPU's not hot, it's warm. GPU is actually, yeah, the GPU is actually heating up a lot right now. It's still not movable. I can't really, it's not movable, and I don't want to break. I don't want to break these metal prongs. You bend them, you're good. I don't want to keep bending them back and forth. So let's actually. I'm gonna plug the fan back in just because. See if anything does happen. That would be kind of funny if it did. If it doesn't, oh well. So we're gonna let that sit for, I'll say a minute, and I'll just unplug the HDMI cord just because. So that'll be off to the corner. Hopefully you guys can see that. And once this is actually movable, I will. Yeah, it's actually kind of hot right now. We'll get back to that in a second. All right, we're gonna work on the disk drive. If you are having problems with the disk and can't, get anything in there, you can take one of these long screws. If you have a stuck like disk tray, there's a hole right here. There's, oh shoot, maybe there's supposed to be a hole. You can put a screwdriver in, and it will pop this out. But maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it incorrectly. I don't want to damage any parts. So for now, let's just not even worry about that. I'll just take it apart. What you're going to need for this is actually a set of screwdrivers, which are under my game right here. You're going to need a Phillips head. Try to get a nice little, set here. And is this hot enough? No, not yet. It's still warming up. You're going to want a 1 or 2 size, 1 or 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. Okay. Just undo all these. Come out with these longer screws. And how's this doing? Still not movable. Okay, I don't want my Xbox to blow up, but just for sake of time, yeah, I'm gonna take out the fan. It'll heat up quicker. We all know. Yeah, it's like help, I'm overheating. You can overheat some more. Take that out, and then you got number 4. The first time I did this, I actually bent something in here, so it wasn't, smart. So once you get all 4 of those bad boys out, slide. Oh, why is it not coming out? For some reason, it's not coming out of its holder. So all you can do is lift this now, set that to the side. How's this doing? Oh, we actually have movement on this. It can heat up a little more. So as you can see, you have your disk drive. What you can do is take some rubbing alcohol, and this seems fine. That seems fine. Everything down there seems all right. And it's mainly up here with your lens. Okay, got to get that lens done and clean. All right, so like I said, don't soak your stuff. Just simply light, easy, just light and easy. And then if you want to clean up this disc spinner, you can. Doesn't really matter. Tap in those contacts and whatnot. Mainly clean this. I want to guess that red thing means that there's something wrong and it's overheating when I do plug it in. So it does mean that there is a problem with those, and I will have to get those heat things done. I will definitely. I believe the He Shields on Xbox. I may be wrong. If I am, please someone correct me because I don't like being wrong, and I do take constructive criticism quite well. The other thing is, there is 2 metal rods right there. One in there and one here. Make sure those are actually kind of clean because you don't want your disk drive jamming, or you got to make sure those are kept clean. And there is a rubber band somewhere in there. I have actually never seen the rubber band yet, so that's for my exploration. Anyway, I've heard that if your disk drive and stuff is all messed up and it pulls out or pushes in, and if it doesn't do those things, there's a rubber band. You clean it and it works. I have never done that, so never need to. But if I do, I'll definitely make a cool instructional video on that for y'all. How hard are we on here? Ooh, okay. You know what? That actually burned my fingers a little bit. So now that this is done, make sure the lens is clean. All you have to do is take this. Make sure you're putting it on correctly, though, because some people don't put this on correctly. And you know what? I don't know why this isn't working right now. Why is this not? Oh, that's why. So if you're able to take that off, that's why I was having trouble. Take that little plastic stand off. It does help. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna see those 2 little pins, like side pins. Make sure those go in, but also make sure that your disc thing right here is aligned with this, because we don't want any problems. Also, there's a small set of wires right here. You must not you really got to take care that they don't stick out and you clip them, because that would be obviously bad. And there is a hook right here. I don't know why these came off the hook. All right. So make sure they're in the hook so you don't lose your wires and whatnot. That would be very bad. We don't want that happening. Now all you got to do is line up those tabs and make sure that the tabs are on the inside of your box and not on the outside. Some people, do that, and I, from experience, have actually done that, and it was not a good, it wasn't very good that happened. So now that you got that done, you can take your screws that you had, and remember, they're the Phillips, the long Phillips. Put those in there. Tighten them down. Make sure that your board is in there and it's not, you're not hitting your board either. And the GPU on that is probably really hot right now, so I'll show you guys how to touch that without burning yourself in a second. Once those get hot, it's like a glue. So to undo it, like I said, you just gotta let that bad boy heat up. Don't overheat it, because I'm not, I don't want something to overheat and blow up and spark. And there you go. Now you have your disk drive hopefully cleaned and put together. And then what you do is you just take this and you can set it back in however honestly you like. Hopefully I put this thing in correct. Yeah. So there is a clip here that you can hopefully find and see. Make sure you just clip that back in there, nice and easy. And yeah, and then it just clips right in, no problems. And you got your stand and stuff back. So we'll set that to the side. Now, because this is probably flaming hot right now, let's see if this is movable, and use very little, All right. So as you can see, that is definitely rotted away. That is actually really, really bad. And this actually does need some extensive cleaning and redoing. If I had the equipment, I would, but now we may know why I'm having problems with the red light coming on and off, because these things the shields are actually not working. So let me just plug the fan in real quick. And what I'm gonna do is I don't want to unplug power because the fan's just gonna turn off and these are gonna, now I can't really put this plastic piece back in yet because I don't want it to melt. Oh shoot. And that's actually very hot. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn this off because this is actually still pretty hot. And I'm actually going to unplug the power. So no more power. Nothing goes into the CPU, nothing. And so you don't have a problem with that red light. Hopefully that cleans it up. If not, okay. So as you can see, we still have that problem, and I will definitely get to that. Being that I know that now, kind of upsets me that I didn't have the equipment to get that done, but it's okay. I will. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh, that's hot. So this one is having a little bit of problems. I can't like straighten putting it in for some reason. It's being a little bit difficult with me. So I'm going to do it backwards. What you do is hook the front end and try to go to the back. Ouch, shoot. And it's still kind of hot, obviously. So, shoot. Why is it not clicking back in? It's not clicking back in now. Okay, so I wonder if I broke it. I don't know. I don't think I did. Something's just not connecting. That's okay. I'll get it. Okay, that's why. I wasn't putting it in. There's a gap I have to set it in. I wasn't putting it in right. There it goes. Oh, shoot, I almost had it. All right, well, this is a tougher thing that you have to do for this. And then all you gotta do is lift it and slide it in, and there you go. And nope, didn't do it. Shoot, why not? All right, well, for some reason, hold that in, and oh shoot, I wonder if I snapped something. Nah, I know I didn't snap nothing. What you can do is just maybe can try to set it in, which is not working right now. Oh shoot. Yeah, it keeps snapping back here. So yeah, there's something I'm missing back here that it's kind of telling me no. I don't know why. I didn't snap anything. Nothing snapped, as you can see. It just having a hard time being put in for some reason. So you know what? Maybe it's because it's too hot. So I'm gonna let that cool down. What I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to plug the power back in and have the fan run. Hopefully it doesn't go red. As you can see, the light is definitely on, and it's not, glowing red. So that means its system's cooling. We'll let the system cool for a bit more. And I do see how I need to hook it back up here, but it's just, a little bit challenging. There is a spot where you can set this. Oh, shoot. Almost had it. Oh, shit. And yeah, they really did pressure this thing. So it's a little bit of a challenge pushing it back in. But anyway, if you can get it back in. I don't know why I'm struggling so bad right now, honestly. I really don't know why this is killing me so bad. Oh shoot, almost had it. Like I can hear it click in and then it just bounces out, so hopefully nothing did break. I wouldn't know though because this thing keeps snapping out like an idiot, so. Okay, so there's that. Oh, I got it. Okay, that took a minute. That was a learning curve. Okay. Oh shoot, it came out. Okay, so what you gotta do is really stick this down in under. There's a okay. So that took a minute. Oh shoot. See, shoot, it should not be doing this. Yeah, we have a problem now. Great. Yeah, nothing snapped, but it's not holding in for me right now. Oh shoot. Yeah, it clips and then it springs out, which means this thing's still too hot. It's plastic's kind of malleable, squishable, you know. So we can't really do much at this point. Really, honestly, don't want to even open up the hard drive. You have a bunch of stuff back here. Also, clean it. This is the hard drive. Make sure that's clean. After that, well, I can actually show you guys. Yeah, because it's blinking right now. So I'm going to power this off. And I'm going to see what it does with the discs right now. Maybe something will change. I don't know. Hopefully it does. For one, actually, I'm not sure. If this does not work, I may have to take it to a real good professional. And that I will not be very excited about because that obviously costs money, but you know. I am definitely not going to complain. Okay. So, oh, shit. Honestly, if this clip has been this bad, I might not even put it in just because this for some reason is not fitting back in how I need it to fit back in. Kind of a struggle to put this back in. It's not coming back in for me, so I wonder. This is terrible. I'm so sorry, everybody. This is. I wonder if that other one. See, because this one. That one has a clip for itself like that. This one, I'm not putting it in wrong. I know that. Maybe I was. Yeah, I was putting it in wrong the whole time. I feel kind of stupid, but okay. We got that back in. Okay, that's back in. Well, I feel kind of dumb, like I said, because I put them backwards. So now that we got that, let's put in our disk drive. We're going to put this in first. Oh, you know what? Yeah. So I'm going to put it in just like I took it out. We're going to put the yellow cord back in first. Try to get it back in. Oops. Try to get it back in correctly. All right, there we go. So that's in. And then take your ID cord. Bingo. Pop that bad boy in. All right, now what you're going to do is just kind of fold those back, just so. What you're going to do is you're going to take your disk drive and you're going to slap that bad boy in. Boom, just like this, son. Can do it with caution. If you'd like. Oops, what am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. You can pop in your cords, your cables. I say cords, but pop in your cables and then set it back in. That's discretion. That is your choice of how you like your Xbox to be assembled. And then the power cord's back in. And we really don't need the hard drive, honestly, to start this. But just for laughs and giggles, I'm just going to shove that bad boy back in. Just because I enjoy making harmless videos that make you guys scream. So here we go. 0 right now. It usually gets better after you post it. So you can put your hard drive back in. If you want to set this thing in, you can. That's really, again, up to the user. Make sure that the warning sign is actually facing you. And if it doesn't go in, you're like, oh my God, I can't get it in. Here's what you do. You take your cords that you had previously, oops, back here. And if you can be slick about it, which I'm not right now for some reason, try to have those popped in before you put your hard drive thing in. Makes it a little easier, I hope. And just sit that back in, of course. My idea was squandered. There we go. Just go simple, easy, no rushing this step. Get them back in. Slide them through those slots to hold them down. Curve it back around. Set that back in here. If you can either go over the ID cable or whatever. I always go just over it just because. Also, if you want, you can put those screws back in. Just that's up to you. For instructional purposes today, I'm not going to just because I'll do it later. So let's see. We turn it on. It still flashes, and I'll turn this off right here just to show you guys. You can see it flashing orange and red, or orange and green. Like we discussed, pop in your HDMI to RCA cable. Okay, that's going to hold solid green. Okay, and I did let the CPU and GPU cool down. Obviously, I'm going to need some equipment to clean those, and I'll definitely look up the equipment to clean that just professionally, you know, so we don't ruin the Xbox. You can see it's bright green, and what we're going to do is just to test. Maybe I fixed it, maybe I didn't. You're going to open your disk drive. Opens great. You're going to take your disk. Here we go. We're going to put in Simpsons. And you know what? Before I do, let me actually take a Q-tip, run some alcohol on it. I made a pretty good video on YouTube on how to clean your discs on the GameCube. I got a lot of views on that, so thank you everybody for that. Rub some alcohol. Take a very fine cloth. A t-shirt works. Make sure it doesn't have like print on it. I mean, I know mine does, but I'm using the end with no print. Clean it up. it has some scratches, but it's still playable. All right. And as you can see, it's flashing red right now. I don't know why. I cannot explain why. Maybe it still thinks that that thing's still pretty hot. And if so, whatever. Like I said, it may be the heat shield. I can't, can't really verify it. But maybe I don't know. But what I want to show you is that it does work on the TV. So I'm gonna put this all back together. I'll show you guys on the TV. All right. So what I'm gonna do is take my ID cable out again and my other cable out. Okay. Take that out. Make sure those are out too. I'm gonna take those screws that were originally in here and we're gonna install the screws back in. And if you guys remember, those are the little small silver ones. Make sure that you have your correct T thing open. And I think it was the T10 that held these. I'm usually incorrect about some things, but yes, it was the T10 that holds these bad boys in. For some reason, it's not going in. Oh, there it goes. Once you get your first screw in, it's pretty easy, and I did this off camera because I'm trying to struggle with the fact that for some reason it's not setting in right now very easily. Oh, there you go. And you know what? This is actually a little small. It's not the T10. I think it was a T15 then. These go up in increments by 5%. And yes, it was T15. I'm apologizing. I did not mean to mislead you guys. It is T15, not the T10. If these were magnetic, that would help, but I did not get the magnetic set. Just because I didn't think I was going to be doing this. So, yeah. Make sure you get, what you need. Obviously, I kind of know what I'm doing here. If you want to say that, I guess you can. So then, and my other fourth screw, that went flying over here. 3 is good enough. I can't really find the other screw immediately. If I do, great. If I don't, oh well. So now that I got that back in, what you're gonna do is make sure you put it in correctly and make sure the wiring's right. Oops, come on. Set it in. Make sure wiring is actually put in there correctly. Okay. Slide those in. Make sure your your ID cable is in. ID, IE, I'm not sure what people say. And then if you'd like, however you want to put this cable on, I put it just over. That's how I prefer all my cables, over it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to spin this bad boy around, and it is off, so I can unplug the power into HDMI. You can spin this around. Now what you can do is forgive me, I'm eating some delicious Rice Krispies. So what you're gonna do now is take your T10, and if you remember those screws from up here, you've got to put those back in. That is to sit the hard drive in nicely. Yeah, so have it facing you because that's how it came out. And then when you do this, just just enjoy yourself. Do it calmly. Don't rush through anything. That never works. Of course. Right. So once you get that screw in, you're gonna spin it around, and then you got screw 1 and 2 to put in there. This actually took me a minute to figure out. So what I had to do was, because like I said, I don't have the magnetic T. Took my Leatherman and I firmly, I set in the screws right there, and then from there, I adjusted them. But like I said, it's a little harder from on this right side. It's actually easier because it's opened up, so I can pretty much set the screw in and drop it like right in that hole. Line it up. Oops. Come on. Line it up and push it in. This one's a little more difficult because it's kind of far and put in a little more than I honestly would have liked. So you're really grasping on the edge for this one right here. And kind of, oh shoot, nope, missed it. Come on. It's kind of hard to get this done. Like it really is, because oh shoot, that can happen. It falls in, shake the crap out of it to get it going. Let's try this again. Okay, I got it. That's the fun of this project. You kind of, gotta guess on this crap. And there you go. Now you have a fully electronically assembled Xbox put back together. And now we're gonna put the cover on. So grab up your cover. Make sure the Xbox is facing you, so when you turn the power on and whatnot, you read it, correctly instead of incorrectly. Squaring it up and putting it in is a little bit annoying, but can be done. It just takes a minute to do it. That's all. It is annoying if you do something, or if something isn't correct on it, guess what? You're gonna have to be retrying it. So, like I said, not the easiest thing to do, but it's not the hardest in the world. This Xbox has been giving me quite a few problems lately, so I don't know if am I installing it correctly. some reason I feel like this is not helping me. Oh, there we go. Sometimes it sets in, but it takes sometimes it takes a minute to put it in. I'm not honestly sure why it's setting in so terribly bad right now. It says that there's something right here. Normally you just slide this back on, but I don't know if I'm missing something or not. Well, something's not going in. Try not to. Something is not going in. I don't know why I'm having some trouble with this right now. I wonder if it's the cord. If it's the cord, I'm gonna be kind of mad because that's punchy or cut for some reason. I'm not sure why. There we go. No. No. It's not for some reason. I don't know why. Something blocking it? I cannot tell. No, there's nothing blocking it right now. Oh, that's why. Because something is not set right in here. Okay. Well, now we've got this to do. I don't know why. It's not setting in right now for some reason very well. It's kind of pain. Okay. Why is that and higher than that? Okay, let's try this again. Shit. Yeah, there's something there's something on here that keeps it from. Well, for some reason this isn't going down. I don't understand why. It won't. Okay. All right. Well, I can't get this top back on, but don't really care. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna move this camera. It's actually my laptop, so I still want to show you guys that it does work. So let me menu out. All right, so now that that is we're going to turn the PS4 off. All right, so now that that's off, I'm going to connect my Xbox. Now the thing is, for this, I actually have to kind of push the TV back and pull out your PS4 just so this can rest on it. Probably not the best idea, but I still want to show you guys this, so let me grab up my cords. Alright, so first we're gonna adapt the power in. We're gonna pop that baby in. Now there is a landline for internet on the back of the Xbox. You want internet, that's up to y'all. Plug in your USB. Now, of course, I feel like TV can go back a couple more inches. Just so we're not stressing cords. Now, the thing I did want to show you guys real quick is the TV we have. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has green and I'm reading bottom to top. Green, blue, red, white, red. If you guys can see that. If you have those RCA cables, you only have yellow, white, and red. The other for yellow is green. Okay, so if you don't have a yellow port, yellow can go into green, and then red and white. Now, if you do not have a white port, you can also substitute blue for white, if that hopefully makes sense to you guys. So green can be yellow. So what you're going to do is, so this this yellow one, that's going to go to the back of the green, and then so on and so forth for red and white. So plug in your yellow to the bottom, green one, plug in your red to the red. There's some old cables, and then your white to the white. All right, make sure they're in, okay? And then what you're going to do is, because TV's off and the lamp is on, what now you're hopefully going to see is when I turn this on, or let's go to, where's the remote? What you're going to do, go to comp, all right? And turn this on. And for some reason now it's not showing up. I don't know why. And I had this problem yesterday. It shows orange, which for some reason it thinks that the cable is not plugged in. So let me. I'm gonna take that off just because. So power that off. For some reason, it's not connecting. I'm gonna put the yellow into the blue. Maybe something on comp will change. If not, see, it's green. And then the disk drive turns on, and it's gonna turn yellow, which I don't understand. Turn it off. So the AV cable is not working again. So what I'm gonna do is try a different port. I'm gonna put the white into the blue and the red, and then try it. Different variations, see what works, but for some reason these aren't. None of them were working, and you know, funny thing is, it was working just pretty well last night. Take that out. See, and it shows yellow. I don't know why. Sensor's off. So turn it off. I might have plugged something in wrong. I don't know. So let's go. Okay. Let's try it again. And then, for some reason, still doesn't read. Let me try HDMI 2. No. Comp. Yeah, see now it blinks red. So it's definitely something wrong if it ain't working right now. So if that does happen, I may have to get a professional's help because I don't know, something's not working right now, and yeah. So let's. And the funny thing was, it was working really well last night. I had a game or two running on it. I don't know why. It's not running right now. That is, however, plugged in and everything. So. Let's try that. Cool. Okay. Oh, shoot. Stepping on TV remote. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. Let's go to HDMI 1. Comp. Starts up fine, but then nothing on here. So we do, in fact, have an error. See now it's solid orange. It says no signal. Oh, there we go. No. Yeah, no signal. Not sure what's going on. So right now, I can't. I'm honestly not understanding why this is not working. I'm kind of disappointed because it was working well yesterday. Anyway, I guess maybe I will have to take it to a professional. So. You can hear the fans running quite nicely. Well, that's actually on. What I'm gonna do is that. Who's calling me? Hold it. God fucking damn it. Fuck. What's up? Oh, I dropped my whole set of screwdrivers. Anyway, what's going on?
We were doing computer, so I said, okay, I want to see the possession of Hannah Grace, right?
Oh yeah, I just watched that.
It's the stupidest fucking movie I've ever seen.
It was pretty bad. I have to
I mean,
admit.
the suspense was okay. There were a few good jump scares, but I'm sorry, dude. Other than that, it was probably the stupidest fucking movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
I mean, even fucking Madagascar is better.
Well, everybody.
And shit, kill all the security guards off and shit. There's no explanation why she got possessed.
Right.
It's like, really, fuckers? I mean, all that was said was, oh, well, she got depressed. It's like,
Alright.
and then, I mean, yeah, there were a few good jump scares, I'll tell you that, but overall, it was just the stupidest movie.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Van and Teresa,
Yeah.
I guess they're coming down next week, and they wanted to see if we could hang out at lunch or something. So I told them I'd check in.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. I'll see if I want to see if your group home would take you up here, so they don't have to make 2 trips. But if not, they said it would be fine if they took 2 trips. But I want to see every option, you know.
Oh, yeah, no, I feel you. I'm just saying, just be on your best whereabouts because, again, Van is Carrie's brother.
I know.
So we gotta
Evan will
get
be there.
Carrie. Evan?
I think all the boys will be down there. I'm not sure.
Well, we'll see who comes down, but again, we gotta exercise the utmost caution because we don't know exactly whose side they're on.
Of course, I understand. Yeah.
By the way, quick question. So, I know that you're enrolled in San Bernardino Valley and everything. Just because I don't want to waste my money, you will be home on Christmas, correct?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I bought you your gift and I don't want you to be absent and then being like, oh, well, fuck, there goes all Christmas.
Yeah, I know. Damn, bro, this Xbox is pissing me off.
What about it?
Oh, it won't read. I had it working really nice last night. Now it doesn't read anything. I don't know why.
Is it the mod chip or something?
No, it might be the hard drive or I don't know, the power source.
You think the discs might be a problem?
Well, that is a problem. It is reoccurring whenever I try to put in a disc. It turns flashing red. But flashing red usually means the red disc's just fine. So it usually means it's either trying not to overheat, but the fan's in. But I did look at the heat shields, and those are all messed up. So it may be that. So
Yeah.
the other thing is the video chip. I don't know what's going on with the HDMI cord. I had it rolling on the RCA last night perfectly. The Xbox symbol came up. It was awesome to see it, and now nothing works. And I'm actually doing a live stream YouTube, so you're on YouTube right now.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Yeah, but whatever. I had it really good. It was working great yesterday. I just need a controller, so.
Yeah, don't worry too much about it. Just check out the heat shields and the interpreting chip, whatever you call that, the video chip.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not too good with technology.
No, that's fine. No wonder people are afraid of technology. It runs up to the woman. Technology
freaks out.
Anyway, so I'll that'll be next week. So I'll contact your group home and see what they can do. Obviously.
All right. Well, see. Well, actually, I think they'll be able to do it because technically it is a family visit.
Yeah. Well, I just want to make sure,
Yeah, definitely double check, make sure do all that good stuff. I'm just saying, it should roll smoothly just because technically he is our fucking uncle, so it should be classified as family visit.
Should be, yeah, should be. Well, we'll see.
So, we'll see, but yeah, again, just we'll be on the whereabouts because we
Definitely.
don't know whose side they're on yet.
Right.
Now, I'm hoping that their religious standards will cause them not to be liars about anything, but again, we don't know.
Yeah, we really don't know. We have no fucking idea.
Yeah, no, I got you.
So I'll just see what goes on. Yeah.
Alright. Yep, I'll just, be there, be square, and be extra careful.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
fair enough.
All right, y'all. That was my brother. Sorry about that. Anyway, as you can see, for some reason, it still has that orange thing. The HDMI cord is plugged in, but as you saw in the beginning of the video, it fixed it. Now it doesn't. So, I mean, this is quite a faulty, old faulty Xbox. So, I'll do some more work on it. And if I do get it working and I actually get my controller, I will show you guys some awesome gameplay in 380 or maybe 480 if I'm lucky. This thing was built like a tank, so yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. And I hope you enjoy the video.